Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. In the previous session, we finished the entirety of episode 2, the Stolen Turnabout. In this session, we go to episode 3, the Recipe for Turnabout. Also, Rebels first, Imminent Johnson is imminent, which already passed. But I'm early, I swear. I'm not guilty of being late, I swear. Anyway, let's see the introductory cutscene and we'll go from there. You're a viewer? I mean, you're right about this, right? Man, this one's trippy.
Dying on my hard fry, man.
The timing of that. Episode 2 started with trippy, was Persona 5 is this one seems like a nightmare out of heck. Also, yes, dying on hardcore Iron Man. It's somewhere in the future, I'm sure. Completed. January 6, 10:03 a.m. Writing Code offices. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I could take on the whole world. I bet it does, man. So, I decided that our resolution should be Zavari, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than that mistletoe cake. Never. You gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna... Here's another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. He wants the cake as well. Maybe. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? Oh, what? Well, I, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? I guess I must. How do you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. And now, let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict? Defense attorney Wright trounced? Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. Heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue anyway? Issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? Well, if it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... a foe? A phony Nick? And especially Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the joke with one too. Article from December 5th says Ellis Trounced McKelly was found guilty. So, what are you going to do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Just realized. No, I thought I brought to close my door. Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe, only sort of. Yeah. See what happens when you hot shots start getting too full of themselves, uwu. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now. Yeah, that means taking the case back to court, got it? Sounds like we got our first case in the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. Also, the gas. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned. ... I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait till next year. So you're taking the case? Right. Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something. Okay, pal? Well, I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client trusts the case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me?
Hey, yo?
Hey, yo? I mean, what sort of guy would do that? Also, we're pushing all the buttons today. So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Alright, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me, it was a fake me that did this. Huh. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. Your phony... Xenope, I mean. I hope not. What kind of name of an evil double is a Xenope anyway? Nick, I got it. You're gonna ask whether I got a twin brother? The answer is no. Spoils part. What do we have? My badge, my Bagatama, and the clipping that says I did something terrible. That's our photos. Looks like we have Godot still on the list. Hey, I'm not a suspect. Well, I'm not in the profile picture. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weird in your show, or was it just me? Oh, what do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy he's just found out he's gonna be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Okay, well, let's go see who is going to be pissed at us, I guess. Rebel, you have Psy. Objection. Anyway, let's go see what this client is. It's so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. How to talk could ruin me. How could you, Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bride? Oh, Maggie Bird. Oh yeah, I remember her. I want to say it's anime joke Revel. People in stripes. Yeah, no. See, also, however many other people we've met, the changes are prison uniforms aren't a thing. Apparently, I want to say she was the first client from the second game. Because she was a police officer back then. But I could be wrong, and I very likely am. But I want to say the first case of the second game. Maggie Bird? Oh. Yeah, she totally is. I remember that. I remember now. Maggie Bird. She's a policewoman I defended at one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. Was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you to quit? Oh sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? Better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. Sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But out of mind, what's more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright's here of me. I swear. I won't let the world keep you down, sir.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. I mean, So, how come you dress like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in a police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggie Bride? I keep saying Bride's Bird. The play on words, pretty much. I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming, smiling, shapely figure came through for me. And the other Mr. Armstrong hired me right away, sir. And then he got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, we could put it that way. Yeah, Ezra, come on in. Also, Rebel, please, down by. You also have Sai. I'm also gonna remember not to stream super late like last time, because my mouth has forgiven me. My throat, it's on the fence. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. It happened at Tribulations. Tribulations? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smell are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... sparkles. I mean, probably bad stuff. What did the man sip some poison to the victim's cup? The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. Nani? You calling the guy the victim? Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Well, I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Let's see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, and not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my last hope for a fair trial, failed me. A pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, I found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. And Nani? A small bottle. Poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh. And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kinda thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. You're serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that CD again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I, don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well, built like the victim, really. Right, I did ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who's pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey Maggie, was I able to AM here too? No. I do remember phoning you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then he got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, he said. Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before. So, how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? Dot dot dot. I guess looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little. Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accident. So the guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed like no one wanted to say something, sir. Man, this case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright? Do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The case ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Question mark. Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every single test I've taken, experienced every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I'll survive, because Make It Bird always lives to fight another day. And Wednesday I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find out one single moment of good luck. Xenia is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Xenia for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant. It's food. Maybe not the second part, man. You know, morbid curiosity. Criminal affairs. It ate us as we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Well, looks like Gumshoe's not around. Yeah, he's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. I bet it's the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange a retrial of this case. Guess I need you to go to the detention center and meet trial for killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. You know what, I'm sort of curious. I know I've seen this before. That's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's a national symbol of the police force. So, what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a C, right, Chief? Yep, meet the pink badger. So one's called blue and the other's called pink, but they're both called badger. You got it. They're married. Huh. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Jeez. The mascot is deepest of deep oceans. I will forever remember that for reasons that are probably not. For reasons that make sense in the first game. I'll leave it at that. Okay. True Trespian. I was curious if those Badger was together because I remember them from the second game. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. Looks like the suffocating scent is flowers in here. Then again, girls are like that. Girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all into it. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Well, no one's coming to see us, so maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, man. It's a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone there? Okay, I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. The music is very happy and carefree. I'll say that much. Yeah, look at all these little trinkets tucked away in here. Yeah, I bet Mr. Armstrong collects all these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, a potpourri. Yeah, and fine bone china cups. I did not take a bee on it today. That's not a good sign. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya, it's common knowledge. Any Joe Snow knows this much. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door and written in French. It probably says open or closed. It's probably one or the other, but I don't know which. I don't know which is. I don't know Jack Hughes about French. It's a rack full of fashion magazines and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic next sometime, am I? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. And look at this. Someone scribbled a little dude on one of the pages. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Oh, yeah. Bomb Doodle. Whoever did this guy, I can't see it right now. That's a lot of zeros. $100,000 maybe? Wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. Yeah. This paper is from December 3rd. This paper is from the day of the murder, of the poisoning. Nani? A paper from the day of the murder. It's gotta be a clue. See if we can find out some more about this paper.
Nani?
I just realized that's, I think it's supposed to be the mask in the bottom left. Because I recognize the brooch right here. MC Hammer. I mean, you're not wrong. That's an MC. don't think that's part of the relevant one though. Right, and slide. Yeah, it's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French. Oh. Okay, just updated to say that. Alright. I was gonna say on slide to the left. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, my Nick Baka. There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell a little itty bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Yeah, the table sit nicely. It just needs the customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip and it's not a sunflower. I don't think... Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only flowers I know. Dang, damn, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I know it's red and that's about it. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poison coffee. So don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, man? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know? And why can I picture you doing just that? This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your left or right. Well, right or left. Okay, I see nothing else. Other than we're missing Armstrong or whatever his name is. Oh, what? Sports paper. Let's see. The Gutson Bra match to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Megan, that paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutsy got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. No. I found this paper in a magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? It's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong said he's not really fond of them. And then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! And that's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it was an MC screwdriver after all, huh? So that 100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me 100,000, I sing for sure. The Master of Kieran or the Spirit Song or even my esteem. Okay, Maya. So the sample CD was on the victim's table. That means this newspaper must have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind the day of the murder, huh? I think you better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Also curiosity. No matter what happens, I'll never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Much of begging pride, they say. The early bird catches the worm, a bird in the hand. Like I said, the word puns write themselves sometimes. Well, all those phrases are named after you. And never turn my back on anything. You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Watch a Maggie bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird. Tough old bird, Nick, you get it? Yeah, I get it. Thanks for your help last year. It was something I'm glad we got you off the hook. I hope you can help out this year too. Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get this vertigo returned. Right. I was thinking there would have been something funny about that. What about the Gumshoe? Oh, what? Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force. Have you seen him recently? No, he's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life. Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. Okay. Actually, is there anything else I could talk about? No. Maybe Gumshoe's back? Nope. Or maybe just go back and hope Armstrong's there, but that's the case. Yeah, MC Bomber. And don't forget the 100,000 too. There's something about that name, MC Bomber. Yeah, it's a pretty unusual name. Everyone's worried about bombs these days, I guess. I'm not sure that has any bearing on anything related to this case. Anyway, we should really look into this some more. Okay. I mean, I have nowhere else to go except maybe see if Armstrong's back. Ah, girl, I have to do a French accent. I am not doing a French accent, but I had to think of a voice quick. I had trouble enough as it is to get a voice for Godot. But I'll play it a bit, I guess. Ooh la la, bonjour, welcome to La Trespienne. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh, by the gods. No. This is cursed. But again, the bed. Bien, welcome to my PT restaurant. Huh? Behe Avenue. Oh no, my PT Peter. Huh? Me? Look at the face. Look at like the chicken kitten rejected by his own mother. You're fatigued, done? Alas, you need this. An aromatic bath oil, melange of a Korean La Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oi, just add a couple of drops of mixture of bath water and voila. It'll soothe your body and mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for the Monzor? Me? Look at the face. Like the puppy rejected by life himself. You're fatigued, huh? For you, Monzor, I would recommend this. Oil bergamot. Maybe into puri. I will add the peppermint and the cherry sage for a fragrance Exceptional. Such a vegan recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, Monsieur. My beauty? Alas, if you'll be seated, I will bring you the special menu of today. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Well, being so, I know it already, Monsieur. You are the Phoenix Wright, Don? Yes, you know me. Absolutely. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. Ah, correct. This is even more cursed than I thought. Part of me is I constantly like choices making the accent. I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious Zineb. Looks like everyone words. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I want to start up impressions Xenos been deep on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself again. I am John Armstrong in Shanti. You know, when I saw the picture behind him, I thought he would look, you know, like him, but I'm not sure what to think. Other than he has a rose in his mouth. So what does Tres Bien mean? I know Tres, that means 3, right? No. Tres Bien is Francis. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Really, excitement. The understate is Tres Bien and la cuisine is Tres Bien. Well, the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in there? My cuisine is not for all. Some people say they do not appreciate the hot cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I love Nike, I do not have any lands. So you're running displays on your own now? Oui, for the moment, no one has had some other advertisements. A plum boy. So don't eyeball me while you say that, please. I am the chef, I am the manager. I am also the trained aromatherapist. What? A practitioners of aromatherapy. The art to soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from the bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Ian, it makes me so sad to remember, yet I remember it well. Was it a month has passed since it happened? Yeah, I guess it's been a month since Meg said anything. So it was the 3rd of last month, just after Wednesday afternoon. A man who was here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee. That is the truth as I know it. It was Negi who took his drink job. I was in the kitchen, and there was a sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see who it was, he'd already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Bonjour. Oh, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but I see. The police, they asked me many times. You said there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I was not the one. The old man says the same thing. Old man? What old man? So, who was this old man you mentioned? As the title of butter, there was another customer in here. Nani? Someone else saw? Or saw it? Well, saw it. As usual as he comes that day. At the time of the murder, he was there, he saw it too. But he said the same thing, is as there was no one else at the table. Becky swears there were two people. Yes, Mademoiselle, that's all. I swear, I cannot say these people need no apologies. La lawyer, you cannot prove existence. About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Must been so. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one big stuff up in Baka? I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how do you say, lacking perhaps? A sigh. Even a Russian who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very good, huh? Oi oi, and so handsome. Wow, I just wonder how bad the defense could have been. Every time you open your mouth, the old mouth stirred. Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine. Well, we spawned a sports paper in a magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you which customer it was. Is the only idea that I have, Mademoiselle. I see it from the kitchen. Jamaica was a policeman once. In the past? Well, in the past. Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control. Oh, she was listed suspect in that bitter investigation on. Oh, you know about that? That is why they gave her the perfume of that for the happiness. Happiness perfume? Really? Benefit bergamot like I've given you before. But she been arrested again and found guilty this time. This is true. The aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. So many perfumes at work. I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place right before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? You gotta ask this guy for my info stat. Curiosity. Age 39, owner, chef, witness in the case who's also into therapy. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? I suppose you could say so. So what happened? None. It was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still being indicted for murder. The prosecution must come up with some kind of motive. It is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Oh. So please, tell us anything you know. Cyclops? Oh wait, what are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... what the? What's wrong? The Magatama, it's gone. Nani? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. Nani? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong? Can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anything else sitting there? The dot dot dot. So that is a question you would have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all his time in the park. The park? Oh, a park. What park's that? Beyond the restaurant, it is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Giovanni Prayer, my dear. Okay, let's check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Alright, my microtoma is missing. Huh. Alright. I'm sure... No, at this point I'm not really sure if the next person will be better than the last person. A French-speaking aromatherapy person was not on my list of people I'd be talking to in this game, but here we are. Yeah. Oh, that's a clever name for a park, actually. Because I see the orange, I see the strawberry. Healthy vitamins. Well, fruit themed at least. Yeah, I see where they got the name from now. The fruit scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't it the man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy looking grandpa? Always throwing seeds out for the pigeons. But he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Also the nose attitude. Not quite at me size, but it's definitely at least an impression. My grumpiness stress level's been raised to red. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you like my seeds and pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at him. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, that waitress at Tribulations. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Another disgrace. A disgrace? Innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today. They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you, not 1 ounce. Whatever happens to the old Bushido values in Japan, like honor and modesty. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Okay. You go to Tribulations a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. The garbage they serve when there's not food. Where's the sushi? The tempura? The rice? Tribulations a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses. Ah, great. I'm dealing with a drunk, or I'm dealing with a really grumpy person. Listen, it's not my restaurant. Summerzo escapes to a restaurant that plays miserable. Oh, he knows the place, so he must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you regularly at the restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, filthy pigeons. You want food? Take that. He must be hiding something, right? Well, if he is, I should be able to see a psych lock too. Wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only unknown. Better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wins of this, I'm gonna be in for a world of pain. I guess I'll look around. Hey look, pigeons. And yeah, heaps of them too. You know what pigeons are? Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? We are overthinking this one by just a smidge, Bio. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron fillings and sadness with magnets, but... Sure. Finding iron fillings in the sand with tomato is my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? That's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to find all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close to. Come to think of it, I still have the iron fillings I found way back then. You want them? No. And that's in your second, congrats. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples, they're among my favorites. Then an apple slide is perfect for you. And what's so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Just slide down it a few times. Go on, woo. No way. I'd get covered in sand if I stayed down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. Yeah, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw us away? You're looking for a job? Kah. It's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll take the magazine with me then. Don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Well, too bad. Now you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine. Oh, finders keepers, I guess. Also, he is pissed. Okay, I don't think I'm getting anything out of him. Actually, wait, maybe? No. Okay, fine, I'm gone now. I'm gone like the wind, now back to looking at this person again. I will say one thing, Legend. This case has been very strange, to put it lightly. Don't question the guy up there I'm trying to look at. I mean, I have to at least present something to him, I guess. Mademoiselle? Yes? Are you looking for the job? Nani? No, I was just... Let me see. Your show is a bit different, but you have a good face. Different? I think I'm giving up on the French accent because I think it's butchering my other voices. I can't do a good French accent to begin with, so. Magnifique, you passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help? I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Matt, so maybe I should do both. I'm pretty sure all I did was maybe fulfill the prophecy of the episode picture, but I'm sure it's fine. Not like I have many options. I was thinking it would have been something different than Maya being taken away. Oh. Okay, looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I guess I'll come back if anything else I need to ask her. If there's anything else I need to ask her later. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off my other cases for now, pal. Thank I'm just really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Of course, sitting at 10 AM tomorrow. Oh, and Gilda's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, Now listen up, pal. If Meg is found guilty again, yes, I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? I'm already sort of missing Maya's comebacks. So the guilty party was Meg Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. ... What's with the funny looks, pal? I wasn't anything like... Look, sure I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. I'm just sure spending up a store over nothing. So that's it. Our big old gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was... Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, Val, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind and not see what's on your mind. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glanek, he was a computer programmer. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy for that day. And all she did was take him his coffee and a day in the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed I've never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chief. Oh, the chef. Said it was the first time he's seen the guy. The programmer, the first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But the motive was still somewhat established in the trial. You're kidding? What was their supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm really busy. I really got enough time to sift through those papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. That's right. Judge already ruled in the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I got a amount of papers in this case to look over for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So, what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Right, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. Right, she did mention something about a CD. Alright, I can remember more than a couple minutes ago. But the guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. Nani? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But did it make it say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in front of the pocket in his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phone never explained that contradiction at all. I didn't think of it. The other Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong has something to hide. What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it at the magazine rack at Tribulations. See it to say it as a murder. You may be onto something here. Take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber? Hey. What is it? I heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, we actually seem to be thinking for once. It's no good, I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on the scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that. In any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be interesting to know. Okay, well there goes the paper. Okay, not relevant. I was at the trail myself. But I asked this one detective, and I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started out by saying I'm at a complete loss of words. But he must have found some quick because he went on for about how bad you were for about an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. No. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was very supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? The chef at Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body's full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with the case somehow. Well, it sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Okay, not relevant. Hey, so how come she's not with you today? Well, she's working down at the restaurant right now. Working, huh? Yeah, it's tough being broke, I would know. Okay. Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We little earners have to stick together. It's the only way. Why is he shaking my hand with such enthusiasm? That's the guy who's gonna be the prosecutor in Maggie's retrial tomorrow. Really? He was working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment. But he canceled them all just so he could take you on bail. Why is that guy so determined to see me fail? You sure attract a lot of attention now. Too bad it's all the wrong kind. I'm such a loser. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. Then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. I never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything. And that's okay, Detective Juncho. We still have a chance to make this right. You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. Right now, I got all the silly stuff out of the way. I was gonna for a second eat Mia's picture, but I don't think he would recognize her. Yeah, probably not. So, what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, that kind of stuff's unimportant. Gossipy stuff. You know, pal. Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Okay, I guess I better find out more about the chef at Tribulations. Alright, back I go. Well, the scent of flour is sure strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Hello? Who was that just now? A customer? She has sort of a dark aura about her. The Avenue? Oh, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. Well, I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, man? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, being the customer before I could do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip Sal. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing us tasty lunch at the moment, or so he says. Well, how much is it? It's a 20 set, so it's $20 of course. The 20 set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. Nani? But you can't? Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drinks, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Man, Maya's really getting into this. So, how much is this set lunch then? $20? But with the drinks, side salad, and dessert, it's $45. Oh, wait a sec, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Oh. A dish inspired by lobsters and abalone frisky with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch goes. Well. Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Alright, it's yours. Really? Oh. Remember, Maya, my wallet isn't print money, so better polish up that plate. I just remembered, I've got to clean the toilets. Hey. Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Trust me on lunch special. Costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now what would that make said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chest's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you gonna show me around? Because I plan to find some cool clue and show it in front of your face. I'd better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. Out of curiosity. No, maybe. No, alright, I can't tell anything. Sure. Alright. And here it is, the famous Tribulations kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. Dot dot dot. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Should I question why there's a dresser in the kitchen? Or maybe it's just Frenching, I'm not really sure. It's very decorated though. Now, this is one large spare. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. Well, there's a book on the dresser. Clarice's Armstrong's bedtime literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say in your best French accent, with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called, Printemps. You know what, for my sake, I'll do it. Is it too zim, like actors in a film? Is it coffee still in junk? Sweet nothing's over too soon, on this sad Sunday morning. Is it foolish cocktail so delicious? Takes the last sip of your tea and I will know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, they call the little bottles. Oh, there are aromatherapy oils. He's got so many that are overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same too. Wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. What do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And doesn't smell. So what's the liquid that's inside then? I wonder. Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. You won't miss one, will he? It's a small bottle found in the kitchen. Its shape is different from the other ones, but the contents are unknown. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Yeah, lace curtains. You know, if I was a cookie pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on the shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? It's not using Chinese food. Look, right there on the counter. My Makatama? What's it doing here? What indeed? Oh, back in the pocket it goes. Now. Oh, and look at these snipes. They look really sharp. I'd like to see how one of those slices to a cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. Smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone frisky with a balsam next vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe what she ate is the only French dish I know that name of. A very decorated kitchen, if anything. And I don't see, I do not see the ship, so let's just vacate the premises. Oh, the old guy's not here anymore. Right, I still have some unanswered questions for him. That's definitely new. A scooter, huh? You leave it right in the middle of the park like this. The wheel guard and the light are busted. I'm guessing that must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Yeah, okay. I like to point for the record every time the screen shook, my controller shook. That's a face. And, yeah. And I was thinking this episode wouldn't get any weirder. Hey, what do you think you're doing with my bike? No, I was just... You've been messing with your ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that? You's gonna pay for this. Wasn't me, I was just passing by. And who's the one that covered my saddle and crap, huh? Gonna pay, you catch my drift? Wait a sec, I'm not a patient. I'm a wise guy, huh? Or the BT so hard, you'll feel like you're smooching the express train. Ah, crap. You'd better watch your back, this ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you're gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What do you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, fresh heart yet. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you wise guy too, huh? Guess I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Nani? Out of my way, I got a cruise. And bounce, apparently. He's gone. Surely that guy was my phony. Was he? He wasn't anything like me. I guess I better make a note on the scooter. Pathetic. Oh, it's you. A feet dressed from a little brat like that. He looks like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in a strawberry. I had some thinking to do. What I guess some coward to do. So, are you regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Take that. Ah, great. And he has Cyclops. I knew it. This old guy has something to hide, but what could it be? I'm willing to poke my head in this. I'm pretty sure I probably don't have what I need just yet, but I'm willing to take a look. It's time you told me the truth. Why were you at a regular restaurant you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? We only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think he goes to that restaurant for food at all. You innocent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof you got? I can tell you that not you nor anyone else in the world. Okay. I have this at least. Take that. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the 20 set. The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong, it's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I heard the money when I was a boy. Yeah, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a job of work since I was born, other than feeding pigeons. And what a load of crock. Taste is not a story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money bill every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. Nani? No. Take that. And this is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. No? I don't go to the restaurant for food. I just go for the Javasino. I think you mean cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost, sir? $8. Man, those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater? Do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. Oh, no, it's not, but anyway, yes. The place had free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They'd let me hang around home, so I could go there. I'm sorry, sir. Okay, and I can't. Okay, I think I need to come back to this. Because Gumshoe has to make the newspaper I have, and I think that may be it. Yeah, because Gumshoe has a newspaper. I can't press further. Unless he's done with the newspaper. Otherwise, I'm probably at a I can't teach squat sort of thing. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? That got back to me about the newspaper you gave me. Yeah, must mean the sports paper with the mail scribbled on it. So what did they say? Did the analysis turn up something? They said the doodle was written by the victim clinic. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's their best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard the name somewhere before. Well, I guess they'll come back to me. Right, I have not forgotten that. Get the feeling there's something I need to show him. I have an idea, but first see the food. Oh, or not. Okay, I guess the ball is probably the actual important thing. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. Well, this was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A clone bottle doesn't smell, huh? It smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? Got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. Must be the same secret Jusice was talking about before. Guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. So, what's Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Actually, yes. So, how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason the place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Trust me, it sounds like a great restaurant to use it in English. Yeah, Yeah, that's what it translates to. Is it very good? No. Will you laugh at the price? Yes, you definitely will. Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? It's just a copy of his loan contract. It's about Okay, sure. He's 500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. If it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that Chef's got something to do with most of them. Oh, that's my hunch. How you're so open after owing that much? That's the $1 million question. Well, $500,000 question, I guess. Because I'm not sure someone would loan you that much and expect you to pay it off realistically, but that's just me. Okay, not relevant. It's for $500,000, pal. That's $1 million bills. What's he in there for? Is there really not much money tied up in this case? Can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know. No, I don't, but I think I sort of get the picture. I think I already did this, right? Okay, not relevant. Back to Trespian I go, I guess. Okay, not relevant. Okay, I guess as I got the newspaper back, I could go and talk to Mr. Grumpy Pants here. Mix the water I'm at it while I not really speed run through this, but do the beginning steps again. Because we did all this and then we got we did all this and then we got stopped because oh, he's a really good regular. Yeah, he's totally there for $8 cappuccinos apparently. To be honest, I'm not really sure how expensive a coffee would be at a cafe nowadays, but it might be close to that amount, if not more. I'm content with pouring my own cup. That's fine with me. Right. Take that. Midwest your cafe coffee, like that coffee or tea. I would manage latte. I would assume at a cafe, not a Starbucks, but probably more expensive than $8. I would imagine a Starbucks probably more than $8. Or whatever local chain is around here that's not Starbucks. $5 to $7. The pricey cup. Well, it's not really a pricey cup, I guess. Brandy latte at Starbucks is $5 to $6. I want to say it's probably about as much as I would expect the coffee to cost, at least. The more you know. Right, take a look at this. What is it? Well, it's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trespian. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? The paper doesn't get newspapers. No, the restaurant doesn't get newspapers. It's just one the customer happened to leave behind. Oh. Alright, just tell me why. Why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. Correct, I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen. The real reason why you go so much. I have a feeling I know what it is, and it's a stupid reason. Take that. What are you asking me about that girl for? Well, she's a waitress at Trespian. Oh. And therefore the answer to the mystery. of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at the outfit. Yeah, honorable... Oh, I forget what he said, but... Yeah, caught red-handed. You become a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you could think about, isn't it? To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please, no more. Stop saying a word. Stop saying waitress. Just stop it. I want to say old-time values or something like that, but that's probably not the right term. Either way, we're done. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful devil. Well, those are your words, so I'll take your word for it. No, I didn't mean it like that. And you get one of those lousy cup of Javacinos every day for $8. All because of the servant girl. Punish me, lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. Really, listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, but let's show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones don't think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. Okay, so he was at the restaurant at the time of the incident. Which means I had to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I broke his cyclops and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. You know what? Sure, I'll check the kitchen. Okay, I was thinking I had to come here and then get caught red-handed by the chef, but... back to Gumshoe, I guess? Oh, I guess it was back to the agency. I mean, back to the office. And poor Maya. It looks like Mr. Armstrong really taking a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to have her work. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. Well, I'll go pick her up from Tribulations once things are pulled off. Now. You know what? I'm reminded of something. Well, there's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel. High-class luxury hotel. The chain's getting so rich that they brought man, words are tough. A whole chunk of the next town over. And started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. I wonder if that bellboy's going to send me a green card this year too. Yeah, Charlie, a quite decorated plant. He's sort of a keepsake. Something to remember me by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I'll never forget the water, this little fella. Okay. I mean, I'm glad I did the thing, but I have nothing now. Did I show Maya the this? Oh. How's the she's-year-old? They're old and are almost the funny number before 70. Okay, something new to look at. Wait, there's something else I could talk to you about, right? No. Unless you know. Yeah, that's like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah. It's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved in this case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. It's a tip for you, pal. Trying to get information out of a guy like that? You have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin. His weakness? I wonder what that might be. Already did this, right? Okay, I guess maybe that did something, I guess? I'm assuming anyway. Man, he's really giving me the cold shoulder now. If this guy's an important witness, I can't afford to lose his testimony. Well, you said pigeon. Man, the pigeons are so busy pecking at the seeds, I don't notice anything else. Seeing these birds eat with such an intense focus. Yeah, reminds me of Maya when she's scarfing down the burger. When I think to back when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing in a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night when he sees to relive it. On the second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to hear. Man, you don't see many parks like this anymore. What a great place for kids to play. That old man's the only one here chucking the seeds at the pigeons. Well, this is where I found that job listings vacancy before. I like me carrying around a magazine like that gives the wrong kind of impression. I guess I better give it back to the old man once the investigation's over. What if I just give it back to you now? Oh. Nope. My badge. No. Okay. What about... No. Wish I don't know what his weakness is. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ouch. Oh, ouch. Hey, Mary, will you mind coming with me for a while? Nani? Me? Why? Wow, there's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. Wait, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess. I see where we're going with this. Game Y. That's really all I had to say. Just why. Alright. When you said weakness, my first thought wasn't that, but giving him the newspaper back at the very least, or stare at the pigeons. You again? Question mark? Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning it to me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Yeah. And Nani? You're still a little child. Run along and play in a slide, alright? Play in a slide? We're so close, just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon. Why, can't you see I'm feeding the pitch? Oh, but it's getting worse. Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Game Y. Of course, certainly I'm Victor Kurto. Even from beyond the grave? Wow. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking a Javasino? It's like he's a different person for all the wrong reasons. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange looking boy. The guy took a Javasino over to him, you see. And was a customer alone? Definitely. He was the only one at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javasino and he said something like, ugh, and then just collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything you want to know. Well, we're certainly telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Koo didn't see the other men either. Do you like the food at Tribulations? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. Well, London's in England, not France. Oh, yes. France is wonderful. Let's show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. Can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. A sigh. You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you? Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Yeah. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Careful with that chef, my dear. Chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Those eyes. Can't take this. Man, Ria's really got the guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilfer, so you be careful around him, my dear. You sure about this? Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened. How am I in Jabasino? Man, he really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender, Victor Kudo. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, can't do enough for me. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Oh, thanks, Mia. I got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Anything to get away. Well, I don't think this is any much better, honestly. From creepy old man to questionable chef. I'll leave that down. Well, I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. La la, Mademoiselle Maya. Can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. Well, that reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych log or 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong? I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course. Okay. Maggie's motive. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Z. Celeste, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Boy. But after the accident, his ticket It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. That was a note of the prosecution gave for Maggie. Is that... They said... I swear, I'm trying not to read an accent, but my eyes just keep on... My eyes and my mouth are not cooperating. They said that she poisoned a man to get half a $1 million lottery ticket. Oh, why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Yes, it was. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me? And I want to know the reason why. Well, I'm sorry you tell me, but I've confessed everything I know. Mr. Armstrong. The $500 million ticket? I think I know who took it. Take that. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My political way? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Master Mass. I am not the kind of person who steals property of others. Well, sorry to disappoint, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. Present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Take that. What is this, a poem? Oh, Mazzoli, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before of wicked men, old woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. But you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? You as a liar. You deny it? Do not make the false accusations if all is polite. So, do you have any proof? Inconceivable proof you ever stolen? Yeah. That. I mean, take that. Again, my eyes and my mouth are not cooperating today. Well, teens don't have to stay hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. Man, Askin just broke some windows. Oi oi. I have a weakness for the trinkets and the figurines. And it just steps out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? It's the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, Monsieur, a timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not the small trinket, it was 500,000. But it's none. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Monsieur, what is it? What is it? Isn't it true you're in some pretty serious trouble? Take that. This restaurant's deep in the red, isn't it? And not the lobster kind either. Yeah. You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would just happen to wipe out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Mr. Armstrong, he said the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? As a man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Well, Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, 500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? Oh, all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperate I needed money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No. Oh no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. Nani? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, what class? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was a winning ticket, right? How can you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for 500,000, I mean. But you just chose you did. You say you took a ticket. Man, not me, Philly. It was not. Nani? That's enough. Oh. That's enough. What in the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt worst coffee you've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. Came in here for coffee? Does craving for coffee know no bounds? Yeah. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's ticket on the day of question. I am the airhead nut. It's just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. Nani? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. A singular dollar. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Well, I need to. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Well, I guess I won't need the haiku anymore. Into the trash it goes. Right, so it looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. To be continued in a different session. I'm definitely not going to jump into the courtroom part, because I'm actually on time for once, and not going to go over horrifically like last session. So when we come back next time in Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations, we go to court a second time technically to make sure that Maggie Bird is innocent.